Hello, class, and welcome to Week 6. Listen, we are getting very, very, very close to ending this course, and therefore, I will continue to scream from the hilltops, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, right? Don't get too relaxed and slack off, because in the end, just a small amount of points could really make the difference between having a B and having a C+, and nobody wants to be in that position. So just keep working hard, and many of you will see the payoff in your final grades. So now I'd like to jump into what we were talking about last week. We started talking about Microsoft presentation, and one of the great things that we shared in the discussion board was, at first, if someone were to say Microsoft presentation, and what would you use it for? For me personally, I know in my experience, the first thing I'd start to do is I start thinking about giving some type of formal meeting, or I'm giving some type of training, or I'm doing something official having to do with work, and I need to convey an idea or a project or something like that. But as many of you mentioned during our discussion post and brought up a very great point, we can also use presentation at a birthday party, we can use it as a funeral, we can use it as at a graduation, or even like a baby shower. We can use it in our personal lives all the time. The point is that anytime you need to convey a message, an idea, or a plan to an audience, this is a tool that can really aid in strengthening whatever it is that you want to convey to a crowd. Now, additionally, recall that last week I wanted us all to kind of be reflective in our journals surrounding presentation. What makes a good presentation? What makes a bad presentation, right? What type of things did you remember? I mean, what type of things really put you to sleep? Because I've been in a lot of briefings where it was really hard to stay awake. But we want to reflect on that. We want to think about those things when we put together our own presentations, and even how we do presentations in the future. And here's one of the reasons why. Let's talk about this week, right? This week, we're going from a novice to an experienced user and different functionalities of Microsoft Project. Now, we begin to work with the automation and the adding speakers notes and the custom formatting and many more things. And now, in my experience, I admit I'm very guilty at doing this at times just because I'm so busy, I'm all over the place. But like, I'll only know enough of a tool to get me by, right? I'll know it for functional use only. I know this much about the tool because this will help me to do whatever it is I need to do, and I'm not interested in any more, right? So I only know enough, for example, to make a basic presentation. Don't ask me to do anything special, because that's all I know. I only know functional use, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the thing about that is those who only know the basics will only deliver a basic presentation. And i.e. will likely be one of the ones that have you nodding off and sleeping, because basically they just type their entire notes and pasted them on a presentation, and they're just going through a slide, reading them, instead of actually engaging and interacting with a crowd. And I don't want that to be any of you guys, or gals. So certainly let's pay attention this week, and let's take away some great tools that can help us to deliver dynamite presentations. Everyone after this week should be able to deliver a dynamite presentation and add all types of neat features and formats aimed at helping you convey your idea to a potential customer or just in your personal life. Now, have a great week. And all your assignments listed below. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, you could always reach out to me. If you do not see any of your grades updated, I know sometimes we're going in and we're doing late assignments. If you don't see them reflected, particularly in test out, reach out to me, let me know, and I'll have a look at it and try to update you. As always, have a super week, and I look forward to interacting with you.